OxyContin manufacturer Purdue Pharma has agreed to plead guilty to 3 federal criminal charges in a record multi-billion-dollar settlement with the federal government. The indictment centers on the privately held company's role in creating the national opioid crisis, and federal prosecutors say Purdue will pay out more than $8 billion.
The company has agreed to a $3.544 billion criminal fine and a $2 billion criminal forfeiture amount. Further, on top of those, to resolve its civil liability, Purdue Pharma has agreed to $2.8 billion in damages to the United States.
According to the indictment, Purdue Pharma is responsible for paying doctors to write opioid prescriptions, which led to massive painkiller abuse by millions. But here in Flagstaff, a major cause of our opioid problem originated south of the border. Flagstaff Police Sergeant Charles Hernandez says many addictions and deaths here are the result of something called
the blue M30 pills are coming up from the southern border by way of Tucson and Phoenix, ending up in our community and being distributed at the street level.
As we know, the effect of this blue pill can be deadly.
Our investigations have led us to believe that they do contain the OxyContin and oxycodone, as well as the fentanyl substance. So it's a mixture and combination. And unfortunately, we have had overdose incidents related and attributed to fentanyl and the opioids.
As a result of the criminal charges and a number of lawsuits, Purdue Pharma will be dissolved. And following the approval of the settlement by the U.S. Bankruptcy Court in Southern New York, key shareholders will lose complete control over the company.
With regard to the shareholders, and the Sackler shareholders is what I'm referencing, in terms of what they, quote, got to keep, they lost control and ownership of a company that was worth very significant amounts of money.
The settlement money will be used to create a new government-controlled company which will continue to produce painkillers such as OxyContin, as well as drugs to combat the opioid crisis.